Right, the settlers, new allies. Now, I haven't played a Settlers game since Settlers 7, which were many years ago now, really. I can even give a figure on that. It's about shy 13 years ago. So yeah, that's some time. But I really liked it. It wasn't perfect. It had a lot of issues really that I didn't like, but I still enjoyed it. So let's see what we have here. We will start with this. English, yeah, nothing too fancy here. Regular, yeah, I think that will be fine. Gameplay. Map preference adjust. Oh. Yeah, we'll see about that. Display game info. Yeah, that's not very discreet, is it? Minimapping, sure. Reset. Crossplay. That's for matchmaking. Audio, nothing too special. Graphics, nothing too special here. I'm going with DirectX 11. I haven't had time to check if 12 is better. But with my experience in most games that let me choose, DirectX 11 runs better. Only a few will run better in DirectX 12 in my opinion. Nothing too special here too. Border scrolling is pretty nice though. But apart from that, not really. So that's the options. What else do we have here? We have loadout. View and equip unlocked items from your collection. Let's just roll with this. What else do we have here? A regular border stone. Well, that one looks a lot nicer. Let's go with that one. Are they the same? They are. Well, they only are suitable for one, really. I mean, yeah, they are absolutely identical. Titles: The Explorer, Royal, New Settler. Compass, boosters. They have a 3-day booster. Okay, that's something we definitely want to check out. How is the store? It's hard to grasp what we need for this, but there is nothing more I can actually choose from. Okay, but fair enough. I mean, I already knew it was going to have a store. So, yeah. Now, this game differs a bit from how Settler 7 was, from what I've seen. I haven't played it, I haven't tried it out yet. So, we will find out in a moment. But I remember that a map in Settler 7, you were kind of limited. You couldn't really go wherever you wanted. There were like pathways you had to go. Towers to defeat in order to claim new land. It was a bit special. I mean, you got used to it, but it was not what I would prefer. I wish it had more freedom than that. I think this game will be like that, but I don't know. But we're gonna go with tutorial. And then we're gonna go with campaign to see how the story is. Skirmish, maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Tutorial. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna go with basics. You can move your field of view around by using your preferred device. Yeah, this is kind of standard. Not really anything that is like shocking. Is that all I can zoom out? That's actually not very far. That's very little zoom out. Can I change that? No, I cannot change it. Okay. How does the map look like? Yeah, it looks more like... Okay. So I cannot rotate freely. Do we have a setting for rotating freely? Remap. No, we don't. So there are fixed positions for it. Multiply ones. So, okay. Yeah, from what I can see, it doesn't look like how we did in Settler 7. It actually looks a lot more freely now, but... that's just judging after like 6 seconds. Looks kind of gorgeous though. I wish I could drag the camera up so we could see a little bit more, but we can not.
Is there something to do?
Where can I help?
Okay, we need to find a forest. We found it. This is a regular forest. When your settlers cut down the trees, more space for buildings become available. Find a regrowing forest. Regrowing forest provides an endless source of logs. The trees regrow after some time. Okay. Forest regrowing, and this is not regrowing. No. Find a stone deposit. Mining area. Quarries gather stone from stone boulders. Like in regular forests, the available amount of stone is limited. And do we have unlimited? I think a mine... no, I don't think you had a mine for stone in Settler 7. You had for coal and stuff, I believe. Veins valuable veins of valuable ore lies beneath the surface of a mining area. Engineers can find stone, coal, iron, gold, and gems. Not every mining, whatever. Find hunting grounds with deer. Hunting grounds. A large number of deer live in hunting grounds. They are a source of meat if a hunter's cabin is nearby. Find fish on the shore.
When will people stop asking me for direction?
Many fish live in these waters. A nearby fisherman's hut can catch them to provide food. Berry bushes. These bushes are a great source of berries. A forger hut is needed to collect them. Construction menu. You learn how to navigate the world. It's time to build something. All buildings blueprints can be found within the construction menu. Pick the logging camp from the construction menu first and place it close to a forest. Okay. But do I really want to have that? Why not over here? But okay. But let's play. It does tell me to like here. You need to place it here. Otherwise, I'm a fool. What's that? Oh wait, that tells me like how much available the woods we have. The star. That's 1 star. That is 3. So done. Construction sites. A construction site appears after placing a building. Now it needs to get constructed. That requires engineers and required construction goods. You already have enough lumber in your storage to build a logging camp. Just order your engineers to construct the building. Select engineers.
If there is a job to do, I can get it done.
And done. Engineers can construct by manually assigning them to construction sites or by activating the auto-construct option. With auto-construct enabled, they assign themselves to the next construction site whenever they have time. I think we have that on in the settings. Wasn't that an available option here? It is. The final step to have a working logging camp is to connect it with a warehouse. Without a road connection, the building cannot work. Return to the construction menu and choose the dirt road to connect the logging camp to the warehouse.
I've seen the entire village. It's quite amazing.
That road.
What's this piece?
Is that my warehouse? Don't forget to send engineers to construct the road. Yeah, but they should be out. They should be doing it, but they are not
Let's
doing
get
it.
to work.
Well, let's just do that then.
Village is growing.
Congratulations, you learned everything about the environment and how to produce logs. These logs can be used to produce whatever it said. Okay,
Victory is ours.
we learned the basics. We did that in 6 minutes. Next one. You master the first steps by establishing a logging camp. Now your settlement needs to grow, but it seems you lack the necessary construction materials. Check your warehouse to see what is missing. We need stone and lumber. There's a sawmill close to the logging camp. Send engineers to build it. Connect the building with a road. Wait until the construction is... yeah, okay. Sure. That's easy. Sawmill. Let's place that... how about... they wanted me to place it over there, but... well, okay then. And those engineers.
What's up?
Well, something is happening over here. But no, the engineers are not doing
Is
anything.
there something to do? I can build almost anything.
The envoys asked me to wait right here.
Damn, I didn't see that. Let me see here. I wanted to make this look a little better.
What's up?
Okay, find a stone deposit. We have it over here. This is a perfect spot for quarry, but to work efficiently, it must be placed close to the deposit. Unfortunately, a tower is blocking the valuable space around it. Demolish the tower to get the access to the stone deposit. Done. Damn it, I did it again. Place a quarry.
Delivery coming through.
Is there something to do?
This isn't heavy at all.
Oh yeah, like that. We cannot fast forward or anything like that, I believe.
This isn't heavy at all. If there's a job to do, I can get it done.
Why doesn't they build it? I mean, we have it on. Congratulations, settlement has now a production chain for lumber and stone. You have goods now to start growing your settlement. Okay, is the tutorial done for this?
Victory is ours.
Next. Engineers are very important multi-talents who bring a lot of benefits to your settlement. They can construct new buildings, claim new land, survey for underground veins, pick up and deliver goods to and from a landmark. But first of all, they need tools from the tool maker before starting their intense training within the guild hall. I didn't place any of these, did I? Guild hall. Okay. Recruit an engineer.
None of my friends are faster than me. Did I want to pick up again?
Did you see the guildmaster?
Delivery coming through.
Look at them go.
Recruitment.
Okay, that was fast. Some important goods can only be found with the support of engineers. But before going into action, it's necessary to find a mining area. Well, didn't we have a mining area here? Engineers have the ability to survey mining areas to uncover the following deposits: iron, coal, stone, gold, and gems. All of these underground veins provide an unlimited source of important goods. Send your engineers surveying for deposits. Okay. Then we need to pick that one. Claim, construct, deliver, surveying. Like that.
I can carry any burden. As long as there's peace, I'm fine.
I should go to the training ground someday. No deliveries. I love these deliveries.
Enemy in sight.
Excuse me.
Do we have enemy?
When will people stop asking me for directions?
I love our new homes.
Resources found.
Where can I help?
Well, we found iron.
Resources found.
Your engineers have uncovered an iron deposit, but it's not in your territory. Building can generally only be constructed within your own territory. So the deposit must be part of your territory in order to place a mine on top of it. Claim the land around the mining area.
If there is a job to do, I can get it done. I'm already en route.
I'm not sure if I'm doing this right.
This is my easiest job today.
Where can I help? I sure can use the exercise.
Can we send some people there to help him?
This needs to be delivered.
What's up?
The envoys asked me to wait right here. I love hard work.
Well, let's just send everyone in here. I mean, they're just standing here being idle anyway.
Yes?
It's been a good use.
Can I carry more?
Is that all of them?
Just one more day.
Well, they seem to be able to claim it. Just take us a little bit of time. Mining deposits. Iron can only be collected by building the corresponding mine above the underground deposit. Place an iron mine on top of the iron vein.
If there's a job to do, I can get it done.
Construct.
There's nothing I can't carry.
No, I think he's.
The envoys asked me to wait right here.
We're gonna need to do this.
Just one more delivery. I love these deliveries. This needs to be delivered right now.
This needs to be delivered right now.
What's up?
That one's complaining about lumber.
Excuse me.
Delivery.
This isn't heavy at all.
Just one more delivery.
I think we need.
Let's get to work.
How many are building this? Only 2, right? Well, one of them will go for the road then. Not sure where all the others went. Holy shit, oi, what are they doing? What are they doing up here? Well, we don't need to claim more than that.
Let's get to work. Is there something to do?
Not sure why they went over there. Each island has hidden location where you can collect rewards. Luckily, engineers are able to deliver required goods to those locations and collect rewards, which they bring to the warehouse. Find a landmark and send your engineers to fulfill their duty. Over there. Reward will be coal. Let me see here. Okay. So we need to just send someone over there.
What's up?
Deliver? No, we need to explore it
The
first.
envoys asked me to wait right here.
There we go. Select engineers, give them an order to deliver goods.
Is there something to do? We'll get to the bottom
Wait
of this.
until the coins are delivered. Your engineers pick up the required goods from the warehouse and deliver them to the landmark.
This needs to be delivered right now.
What about claiming?
Let's get to work.
Can I claim the land over here?
Can I carry more?
Just so we can build a road up there. You can collect a reward.
If there is a job to do, I can get it done.
Hard work is good work.
Landmarks have a huge variety of different conditions and rewards. It's worth to keep your units busy traveling, and then disappeared. Is that one
The
have?
envoys asked me to wait right here.
Yeah, I think that one is carrying the coal. Lesson complete. Congratulations, you have put your engineers to good use and learned how to use them efficiently. Don't forget to recruit lots of engineers to further development to your settlement.
Excuse me.
Victory is ours.
Alright, next one should be 2 more. Carriers deliver goods from one building to another, but sometimes they can't keep up with the heavy workload, especially if your settlement has grown over a huge distance with many warehouses. However, there are possibilities to expedite deliveries. Let's see how a stone road can help. Finish the road between the two warehouses. Okay. Stone road. At least they're building it right away now. Not sure what they were doing the first two tutorials.
When will people stop asking me for directions?
Not only do stone roads look good in the settlement, they give the carriers an ability to walk faster and use a pull cart. Pull cart can carry multiple goods at once. Allocate some stone to the second warehouse and wait for the carriers with the pull carts. $20. Look at that, now a single carrier can deliver 3 goods at the same time. Note, however, they can only carry one type of good at the same time. Okay, where is it?
When?
There it, okay, there they are.
Delivery coming through. These goods are heavy.
This
Well.
isn't heavy at all. Delivery coming through.
Never skip leg day, I guess. That was even uphill.
Delivery coming through.
They are sending way too much. Pull cart are a great asset to your settlement, but there are other ways to improve carriers. If a carrier enlisted the help of a donkey to transport even more at once, it would greatly improve the speed of deliveries. Donkeys are bred in ranches. They just need some wheat and time to fully mature to support carriers. Recruit a donkey cart and see yourself. Yeah, but how much stone is sending over? I only wished for I only wished for 20. It sent it over. Wait, did it send over 20 deliveries?
We all work together here.
No, that would be very misleading. 20 deliveries of that would be about 3 each, so 60. How much stone did it send me? No, it's not that. So I don't know what they were doing. Wheat production. This farm produces wheat by tending their wheat fields, which can be used to raise donkeys or to make bread. Breed donkeys and produces meat. 1 wheat into 1 meat. Switch to donkey production. Done. Here are the donkeys standing around in the paddocks, well fed and getting a few pets from the rancher.
Quite amazing. Careful with that sickle.
That will carry 8.
I love
The donkey is fully mature and ready to work. In the coach, make sure it gets its harness with a cart to help the carrier.
see the guildmaster?
What the hell is happening in there? The road is already prepared with and the donkey cart is ready to go. Order some coal in the second warehouse and watch your donkey cart deliver them to the destination.
When will people stop
Recruitment
asking me for
completed.
directions?
I've seen the entire village. It's quite amazing.
Okay. Change the coal distribution to at least 20.
I can carry any burden. Maybe I should go to the beach.
Yeah, it's the same. They can only carry one type.
This needs to be delivered right now.
None of my friends are.
This is my easiest job to date.
Maybe I should go to the beach.
This is my easiest job.
Did you see the guildmaster?
Hey Kev.
Did you see the guildmaster? We all work together.
This isn't heavy at all.
As long as there's peace.
Okay, that's that tutorial done. One more done, I guess.
Victory is ours.
Ja, än så länge är det väl helt okej, men håller fortfarande på med tutorialen. Gathering and producing food is very important for the settlement to make workers more efficient. They produce more goods on a full stomach, but not every worker eats the same food. Let's start with berries. Following building required berries to produce more goods at once. Mint, iron mine, and tool maker. Check out the forger hut where the berries are gathered. The forgers continuously collect berries from the berry bushes, placing a forger hut next to the berry bush. Yeah, we know. Use berries to boost the tool maker. After activating the food boost, carriers start bringing berries to the tool maker. The boost is activated as soon as the worker takes the first trip to the warehouse, I think it said.
When will people stop asking me for directions?
Not every worker loves berries. Some prefer meat instead. Gold mine, gem mine, furnace, and blacksmith. The hunter's cabin and ranch provides meat. Let's have a look at how they produce it. Well, we know how the ranch do it. And actually the hunter cabin as well. Hunters hunt deer for meat. They prefer to have their hunter's cabin close to the hunting grounds. Ranches produce donkeys for donkey carts and pigs for meat. Don't forget that the animal on the ranch consumes wheat from a farm. Okay, let's boost the furnace. Carriers now pick up the meat from the warehouse and deliver to the furnace. Iron bars are doubled.
catch a shooter one this time.
The last food source is the fish. It will be required by buildings that create construction materials. Logging camp, sawmill quarry, and stone mine. Go to the coast to see if the fishermen are already working. As you might have suggested, the fishermen prefer the fresh breeze of the ocean. Make sure the shore is full of fish before placing a fisherman's hut there. There's only 2 working there though. Oh wait, there can only be 2. The sawmill. Done. And yeah, we know they get double. Okay, I believe that is it. That's the last tutorial.
Victory is ours.
Wait, there's more? The inhabitants of your settlement are very valuable. They start out as carriers and become military units, engineers or workers. However, it's important that you never run out of carriers. Let's look at the current population count and increase it. Need to build 2 residents. I think they're building it without us doing anything. Yeah, they are. That's good. Improve arrival speed. By giving a resident something to eat, they come to your settlement even faster. Your residents are very fond of bread. To bake bread, you need a farm and a windmill. The bakery does the rest. Check your bakery if it already has all the goods you need to make fresh bread. The bakers are already working on some delicious bread. Don't forget to have some flour in your warehouse to ensure they continue with their work. Boost the residents.
I've seen the entire village. It's quite amazing.
These goods are well crafted.
I love our new homes.
Reach population 82. Well, I think we just need to wait. And that was it. It feels like a waste to have so many different tutorials. Why not just have one big? That would be enough.
Victory is ours.
Eliminating the enemy is the way to victory. But the settlement must also be protected from any incoming ambush. Constructing defensive structures is a fitting way to protect your settlement. The defensive structures are bastion, decoy, and tower. Each one has its own ability for protection. Let's have a look at the bastion first. Move military units to the bastion.
Ready to serve.
The bastion has the valuable ability to heal your units when they have been injured. Simply position the wounded military units in the bastion's healing area and activate the ability. Prepare for the incoming ambush and heal your units after they got attacked. Okay,
Enemy reinforcements arrived.
got it.
Duty calls. Of course.
Well, we lost
Just a few
3
bruises.
of them.
Moving out.
The decoy has the special ability to attract enemy units and force them to attack it. The enemy units have just have to get close, and the ability will activate by itself. Go to the decoy and give it a try. Oh wait, I need to move the military
I
units
need a
over there
break.
too.
Enemy reinforcements arrived.
Wait for the decoy to taunt. So will they attack that instead? If so. Yeah, they start attacking that instead. The last defensive structure is the tower, which attacks enemy units in the area. Arrow rains down from the sky for a short time, hitting all enemy units at once. Let's go to the tower and watch the ability by yourself. We need to move military units over there too.
Just a scratch.
Maybe I should go to the village.
Excuse me?
I should go to the training ground someday.
Enemy reinforcements arrived. Enemy in sight.
Okay, we don't need to do anything then. Right, that is about defense. I can only see 5 in the tutorial, so I'm not sure how many tutorial missions there are.
Victory is ours.
Combat. Attacking enemies is very important to achieve victory. Different units can be trained into different buildings and are needed to defeat the opponent. Training grounds, warriors, guardians, rangers, and Elari arbalists or Mari javelins or Yorn berserkers. Shaded taverns, elementalists and mystics, shrines, ritualists, and guildhall adventurers. First, check your weapon production and recruit a warrior as a training ground to start growing your army.
I love
The blacksmith crafts 3 different types of weapons from coal, iron bars, axes. Again, no, but it was obviously icons. Okay, I see here. Recruit a warrior. We already have an axe.
These goods are well crafted. This isn't heavy at all.
That is not an axe, but okay.
Deliveries needed.
Recruitment complete.
Your scouts have reported about possible enemy activity close to your borders in the east. Send some soldiers to investigate.
any orders.
Enemy in sight.
Quickly!
You have discovered a hostile outpost. They can be dangerous for your settlement. There are 2 options to attack the enemy. Select your soldiers and right-click on the enemy to start attack. Select your soldiers and control right-click on the map to order an attack move. This way they also attack the enemy on their way. Any enemy on the way, okay. Done. You have Fred, a ritualist who was held captive. A ritualist healing spells can restore the health of your soldiers. Heal your wounded units with the help of the ritualist by activating the heal ability or enabling the auto heal option.
I need a break.
And where is
Listening.
that? There it is. Okay.
Be careful!
Attacking buildings. Your scouts have found even more camps. There's also a building and not just enemy units. We are approaching their main base. Destroying the enemy's warehouse always leads to victory. You should keep attacking them with your units before they attack your settlement. Select your units and attack the enemy's building.
Enemy in sight.
Okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna go for it.
My body hurts. Quickly.
You have discovered the enemy's main camp. It is heavily defended with towers. Alchemists and elementalists from the Order of the Brun just arrived. They are a great addition for your soldiers, especially destroy buildings. Use reinforcement to defeat the base of the enemy by destroying their warehouse.
Enemy in sight.
Listening.
Okay.
I'll just burn this.
Destroy the enemy's warehouse. Do I go for the towers first? Increase the attack damage of allies in the area.
I need some rest.
Steady!
Oh yeah, that was kind of easy.
The Order has made contact.
Victory is ours.
The Academy is a very special building. Scholars research special abilities within the Academy to improve units or buildings. Depending on the research, different goods are needed to support the scholars who research the new ability. Go to the Academy and check out the opportunities it offers to improve your settlement. Research structure. The Academy offers 3 different guilds with different specializations: protection, crafting, administration, citizens, or engineering. Also, there are 3 different shapes which separate each research into a category. A square unlocks a new ability. A diamond is always an improvement of an ability, and the circle improves the stat. You must start at the top of the page before you continue with its next row. Okay. Military units 15% health. Let's go for that. That we just need the wheat for.
Research completed.
The first two guilds are always available. However, the third guild is slightly different. There are 3 different advanced guilds in total, and you have to decide on one for further researches. Each one also has different costs to unlock. You can find all advanced guilds by using the arrows next to their names. The small info button in the right corner shows all details about the current advanced research guild. Go to the engineering guild and unlock it with the required goods. Okay, for that we're going to need an axe, right? Yeah, we do. Citizen engineering. Let's go for engineering. And that's it.
Maybe I should go to the beach.
Victory is ours.
The harbor offers an opportunity to trade goods. You always get coin by selling goods, and you always need coin for buying goods. The harbor is the perfect place to stock up on needed goods. First, let's sell some wheat to stock up on some coin. Right. Selling wheat. Sell wheat for coin. Sell whatever you have in the harbor. That's all of them. So what we now need to do is to wait, I guess. The trade was successful, and now carriers deliver. And now the carriers deliver the purchased coin to the warehouse.
It's tough today.
Trade completed.
Buy gems with coin. And buy as many as you want. So what, I can buy that many?
Stay hydrated.
Gems have increased price in the future progress. I go off the next one then. I mean, I don't know how many there can be,
Victory is ours.
but it seems very useless to have this many kind of tutorials that are only 3 minutes long. Practice. Play a practice match to apply. Okay, fine. This must be the last one then. In this practice match, you can freely try all the mechanics without much pressure. The enemy will not attack you and won't bother you too much either. Okay, we got 3 hours to actually finish this then. And bandit camp. Shipwreck. Ancient Herald. More bandit camp. Shipwreck. Ancient Guard. So I cannot see where they are. Ancient Protector.
Maybe I should go to the beach.
Okay, let's see if we learned anything. Let's begin with a logging camp. And then can we fit this one? We can fit it over there. What about... Cannot fit it like that. Okay, let's fit it over there then.
Goods are heavy.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that would be. It's turned the other way.
Is there something to do?
Is there something to do?
Where can I help?
What's up?
When will people stop asking me for directions?
Yeah, I don't think that sawmill will work. It is connected to the other building, but it is not connected to the main road. No, it's complaining about that. Well, there's not really much I can do about that. Apart from just moving it, which I cannot really do. So I'm gonna have to like make another one which have to be over here for this to work. Like that.
I've seen the entire village. It's
I can
quite
build
amazing.
almost anything.
When will people stop asking me for directions?
Hey, a boot.
If there's a job to do, I can get it done.
Okay, so we have logging camp, sawmill. We don't have a forester. But we do need a quarry. And we had some stone over here, a bunch of stone even.
What a beautiful day.
Almost like Age of Empires. I think it's a little bit, maybe a little bit more simple than that. It does remind me a lot of the last Settler 7. Apart from it being a little bit more open. The map in Settler 7 was very limited.
We're on it.
Stone roads. Now let's wait with stone roads. Food. And then we need a farm. So we can place a farm out here, that should be fine. And a windmill right next to it, like that.
Excuse me.
Let me through. This is my easiest job today.
This is my easiest job today.
Let's see.
Let me through.
Yeah, I think we need to place it like that. Otherwise, we're gonna have the entrance to the building towards the ocean. I don't think that will work.
The envoys asked me to wait right here.
What's up? Where can I help?
What's up?
The envoys asked me to wait right here.
These goods are well crafted.
Okay, they're building that. And then we have a
If there's a job to
bunch,
do, I can get it done.
Can I carry
a
more?
bunch of these. They can build a windmill. So what else do we need? We don't need a residence just yet. We need a bakery, and we do need a ranch. We could also do with a hunter's cabin and a forager. Pretty much everything in the food category. Now, where do we have berries? We must have berries somewhere. We got hunting grounds over here. Is that the only one we have? Seems like it. Oh, did it again.
This one will make nice pizza.
Delivery coming through.
We got berries that way, and berries over here. And we have a quarry over here as well. Do we have another quarry somewhere? Over there. No, okay, we're gonna expand west. So if I remember, then we need to find a engineer.
I can build almost anything.
We can actually
If there's a job to do, I can get it done. I can build
get
almost
these
anything.
three. What's about this one? Yeah, it needs more goods, but that's fine. Let's see here.
I'll take care of it.
The envoys asked me to wait right here.
Let's go for that. They will tend to that then. And then we're gonna grab these who will claim the area over here. See if they will do anything. Last time they were claiming, they were just claiming like crazy. I don't know why. They definitely did something that I did not order them to do. They're already running the wrong direction. Oh, wait, now they are. Now they're going the right one. And they are expanding a little bit too much to the north. Oh, we're gonna leave them. I mean, they are doing. They're at least getting the berries, so that's most important. How's this going?
My help. I'm already en route.
That one cannot help. Okay, I think we should go for one more One more farm. But that's not possible unless we add it here. Yeah, they are expanding very far out. But at least we have berries now. So, fortune hut. And we're just gonna place it somewhere here. Over there.
Yes.
Okay, that will have to do. Oh wait.
Where can I help? Light like a feather. Let's get to work.
Okay, that's all the berries over there.
Let's get to work.
They will deal with that one.
What's up?
And these
Let's get
will
to work.
deal with that.
Yes? It'll be finished in no time.
And we cannot afford that.